Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a DC fan, you've probably seen the headlines blowing up. James Gunn in trouble, Warner Brothers selling off, the DCU hanging by a thread. Is Gunn getting fired? Is the whole reboot doomed? Today, we're talking about exactly what happened, the full context with DC and Warner Brothers, what the studio has decided so far, and the massive ripple effects on Gunn, DC, and your favorite heroes. Buckle up, this is the full story, straight facts, but first subscribe for every upcoming updates. How James Gunn took over DC and why fans loved and hated it. Let's rewind. Back in late 2022, Warner Brothers Discovery was a mess. The Snyderverse, Zack Snyder's darker take on DC with Henry Cavill's Superman, had passionate fans but box office inconsistency. Films like Justice League bombed, and CEO David Zaslav wanted a total reset. Enter James Gunn, fresh off Guardians of the Galaxy at Marvel. He and producer Peter Safran were named co-CEOs of the newly formed DC Studios. Gunn promised a 10-year plan. Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. No more scattered Elseworlds like the Batman or Joker. Everything interconnected like the MCU. Superman would reboot with David Corenswet, not Cavill. Fans erupted. James Gunn trended immediately. Cavill's emotional return video from 2022. Gunn axed it overnight. Gunn later called it terrible to break the news, but he stood firm. Fresh start. Fast forward to 2025. Creature Commando's animated series dropped on Max. Solid reviews. Then Superman hit theaters July 11th. Critics loved it. 83% on Rotten Tomatoes. Audiences gave it an A cinema score. It opened huge. $125 million domestic. Final tally? $615 million worldwide on a $225 million budget. Profitable? Barely. After marketing, insiders say Warner lost $40 million. Compared to Man of Steel's $668 million? Disappointing. Peacemaker Season 2 finale? Hyped as a huge milestone, but fans called it a letdown. No big cameos, just setup. Projects shelved. Arkham Asylum TV series. It just didn't work, Gunn admitted. October 22nd. Waller canceled. Gunn's pivoting to Superman family with Man of Tomorrow in 2027. Fans screamed, "No vision." Hashtags like #FireJamesGunn trended again. Warner Brothers Discovery's epic meltdown and the sale chaos. Now the bomb, Warner Brothers Discovery is for sale. Zaslav's empire, formed from the 2022 Warner Media Discovery merger, has been bleeding cash. Debt piles up, streaming wars rage, linear TV dies. Mid-2025 financials? Mixed, HBO Max grew subscribers, but studios lost on flops. October 2025. Unsolicited bids roll in. Paramount-Skydance David Ellison leads. Rejected initial $20 per share offer, then $23.50, now prepping higher. Backed by Larry Ellison's billions, Trump ally, Universal Comcast lurks. Trump admin pushes it. Think hard about odds outside Paramount, a senior official said. WBD confirms strategic review, sale, split, or merger. Zaslav's playing bidding war, stock spiked 30%, but insiders whisper restructure incoming. Mike DeLuca, Warner Film chief, extended deal. Ellison's picked to run films. Maybe DC. Gunn's own words, whether it'll be me. October 23rd. Interview with YouTuber Boba Talks. Gunn drops this. I have a long plan for the DCU. Whether or not that'll be me that's able to fulfill that promise depends on a lot of things in life. Smiling but hedging. Fans lost it. Cosmic Book News. Gunn out post-sale. DeLuca takes DC, new reboot. Gunn's contract? Through 2026. But new owners, clean house. Superman. Man of Tomorrow. Greenlit, rushing at pre-sale. Batman, Swamp Thing, Sergeant Rock, on hold. What Warner Brothers has decided so far? Nothing official on Gunn yet. WBD's board exploring all options. No firing announced. DCU slate intact. Supergirl 2026 Lantern series. But whispers. Zaslav installing Ellison favorites. DeLuca, Man of Steel ties. Eyed for DC boss. Snyderverse revival. Henry Cavill rumors spike as Zack posts old JL pics. Sale could value WBD at $74 billion. Post-sale, layoffs, resets. Gunn's edgy style, old tweets controversy redux, clashes with Ellison's reported anti-woke pivot. The impact, Gunn's career, DC's fate, and fan wars. For Gunn, huge hit. Guardians made him Marvel King. DC, risky bet. Fired from Guardians in 2018 over tweets. Rehired by fan power. Now ousted again? Back to indie? MCU return? His brother Sean stars in Lanterns. Family fallout. The sale amps up the pressure on Gunn big time. If Paramount-Skydance wins, Ellison's team might scrap Gunn's vision for something more traditional or cost-cutting focused, especially with regulatory hurdles pushing for quick wins. Analysts say a merger could mean massive layoffs across studios, hitting DC's creative teams hard. Gunn's interconnected DCU? It could get dismantled if new bosses favor standalone hits over a risky 10-year saga. And with Trump allies like the Ellisons involved, Gunn's past controversies or woke elements in films like Superman might not fly, leading to his exit sooner than 2026. For DC, Chaos 2.0. Another reboot? Snyder fans cheer. Cavill, Affleck back, but delays kill momentum. Supergirl, Lantern safe short-term. Long-term, new owners dictate. Paramount merger means Batman versus. Reeves' Elseworlds clash. The Writers Guild's already opposing it, fearing job losses and less creative freedom. If sold to Comcast or Netflix, DC could become streaming fodder with IPs like Batman folded into Universal Parks or Netflix originals, diluting the cinematic universe. Fans split, Gunn lovers defend Superman's heart. Haters, too jokey, woke. X erupts, hashtag restore Snyderverse versus. Save the DCU, box office proves DC needs hits, not drama. What's next? And my take. Sale wraps 2026? Gunn directs Man of Tomorrow, bows out? Or fights? Watch bids? Skydance frontrunner. DC survives, always does, but Gunn era likely ends. If the sale happens, future DC projects hang in the balance. Short-term, stuff like Supergirl 2026 and Lantern series might proceed, but with budget cuts or reboots if Ellison's team takes over. Longer-term, a Paramount merger could merge DC with Star Trek or Nickelodeon vibes. Imagine crossovers or streaming bundles. If Comcast grabs it, expect DC heroes in theme parks, boosting merch but maybe sidelining films. Netflix? More TV-focused, like animated series over blockbusters. Overall, DC's future? More consolidation means bigger scale but less risk-taking, potentially safer bets like Batman sequels over Gunn's quirky gods and monsters. But antitrust reviews could block it all, leaving WBD to split as planned, with DC under a standalone Warner Brothers entity. My take? Gunn stabilized DC post-Snyder mess. Superman wasn't Mo-S, but it worked. Sales the killer. Corporate BS, not talent. Hope New Blood revives icons without erasing progress. What do you think? Gunn fired? Snyder back? Drop comments like, subscribe for DC updates. Hit notification bell, this saga's just starting.